Hello there, welcome to Dear Woman. Now, as we had said, Dear Woman is a mentorship program where we focus on mentoring young girls and women. We focus on building each other, and basically, we build each other and not tear down each other. So, today I'm graced with a wonderful panel, and I'll give them the honors of introducing themselves. I'll start from my far left.
Good afternoon. My name is Florence Wanga. Yeah, and I'm glad to be here today.
Hi, my name is Joy. I'm glad to be here today.
Good afternoon, I'm Winnie, your mentor. We've been happy to be here.
Thank you, and I'm Charity, and I'll be your host. Now, today we'll be discussing a very amazing topic, and the topic is why do women hold back? Why do they hold back from pursuing their dreams, pursuing their ambitions? They know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but they hold back. So I'll start with Florence. Is there an instance in your life where you felt like you're holding back?
Let me check it. Yeah, at some point I felt like I'm holding back on something, especially it came after campus. So you feel like because you're scared of doing something, you feel holding back. You're like, I need to be perfect at it first. But it says that when you keep waiting for that perfect time, when you keep waiting for that right time, you'll never find the right time. So as you progress, just learn, connect yourself with the opportunities that you see that this is where I can learn, and maybe it's the small steps that will, when you look back, you find that, yeah, there's.
You brought a very important point there. You said you're waiting for perfect. So you hold back because you're waiting for it to get perfect.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that. So let us move to Sister Joy.
Personally, I think I've held back several times. Maybe when I see, for example, applying for a job, I see the qualification is 3 years, and I have 6 months of experience. And I tell myself, I'm not yet there, so I need to get there. But there's no day when you complete it. You have the 3 years experience and there's a job waiting for you with 3 years experience. You probably will look at jobs with 6 years experience, 8 years experience. So you just have to put yourself out there. So I think I've held back several times, doing campus, doing what I to do afterwards. I think at one point, I broke forth and decided to pursue what I really wanted to do.
Okay, thank you, Joy. Win, have you ever felt like you're holding yourself back?
I'll say several times because, especially in my career path, when you meet the giants, you're like, will I really make it? And you're like, you even doubt yourself, you doubt what you're capable of, you doubt everything about yourself. And the giants tell you that, oh, this is not the right thing, you're doing it wrong, and then you shy off, you fear, and then you're like, there's no need of trying. Yeah, so that's it.
If I hear you clearly, is it an issue of self-esteem or just the feeling of inferiority or just the feeling that I am not good enough?
I would say it's the feeling of I'm not good enough and the lack of self-confidence. And you feel like, sometimes as a woman, when somebody comes to you, they tell you that you're not doing it well. You're like, you shy off and then you're not be able to do it. But when it comes to a point where you just want to do it, and then they're holding you back, they're telling you you're not able to do it. And yeah, I say it's self-confidence.
So if I hear you clearly, you're saying you hold back because of lack of self-confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's discuss the issue of self-esteem a little bit. What do you think are the causes of low self-esteem among women? Does that enjoy?
I think it's a very interesting conversation because there are different causes of self-esteem. Like, I think self-esteem comes when you have an insecurity, you feel like you have achieved. Let me give you an example. A few years ago, I was struggling with acne, and I didn't see myself as beautiful. In fact, if someone told me, you have a very nice skin, like the lady was doing my makeup, doing my graduation, you have a very nice skin, I like your color. And I would be like, they're just trying to make me feel better. I don't feel better about myself. So I think it's like a chip on the back that you have, and you carry it always because you feel inadequate than the others. So I think it's self-esteem is just a feeling of inadequacy. You feel people are better than you. You're not equal to them. Yes, I know they have different abilities, but one thing I know nowadays I feel is my ability is huge compared to myself, not compared to even myself. I am better today than I was yesterday. So I think to get to that point is when you become self-esteem, low self-esteem.
Just to return you back a little bit, why do you feel like others are better than you?
I think it's better to societal pressure. Compare yourself. Growing up, people were like, oh, you should be like so straight. Like, I know my brother who's always been like an icon. Go to Alliance, do this. So the thing is, if you don't go to Alliance, you have a very good life. But still, people forget that we have doctors who have come from very low schools, low incomes. So I think it's a comparison. Like, I look at, there's a standard that I'm supposed to be at. There's a skin I'm supposed to have. There's a weight I'm supposed to have. There's a certain body shape I'm supposed to have. You see, this is not the case. People are very different. There are people who, maybe from, if you look at their lineage, you know, people have always struggled with acne. People are always struggling with obesity, and maybe they're also trying to manage it and all. So I think the issue of feeling like comparing yourself with other people, it's really one. And two, it's because you think there is a standard of how you're supposed to live, which is not true. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joy. So, Florence, have you ever suffered from low self-esteem and why?
Yeah, I have suffered from my low self-esteem because I'll give this awkward example. It was, every time you walk somewhere, this relationship things that want to drive people crazy outside here. And every time you go somewhere, people tell you, you look like so and so, you look like so and so, you look like so and so. And at that moment, like, they don't know what effect they are bringing to you. Because at the end of the day, you keep asking yourself, like, did maybe this thing happen to me because I look like so and so? Or maybe is it that things are not just aligning because maybe I don't look like so and so? See, you keep comparing me, you keep saying that to me every day, and as long as it will stick. Because if I keep telling you every day, you're stupid, you're stupid, you keep telling yourself, by the way, I am stupid. Yeah. Sometimes it just comes from the society within. We talk without thinking. We don't know that the impact of whatever we're going to say on the other person. So yeah, I have suffered from a point of self-esteem where I used to feel like I had to achieve something to please maybe one of the parents, that I had to position one for them to be okay with me to feel good. And it puts a lot of pressure on you to a point like you're having a breakdown but you can't speak about it because you'll only, if you speak about it, it'll be like, they'll feel like either you're childish or you're just being petty. So you just keep it inside, and that is part of the things that actually lead people to things like depression.
Okay. Now, do you guys have any experiences that you can pinpoint and say, this one really messed me up? We all have these stories. We have stories of brokenness, but there's that one instance that you say, this one really put me down. It really took my self-esteem really down there. So I'm curious to hear your stories. Do you have a story that you can say, this one really messed me up? So I'll start doing it.
I'll say yes. I remember when I was on the internet, one of the negotiations, one of my bosses, fresh from campus, who've never been into media station, you don't know how people operate, and it was my first time there, and then now there's nobody really to train you well. And as a person, you're like, how will I really learn? And then this boss of yours tell you that even a high school student is better than you. Yeah, so I remember that day I went to the washroom, I cried my all, and yeah, that really messed me up. But I actually picked up myself, and I'm proud that God has brought me this. Yeah.
A follow-up question, what did you do about it? Apart from crying?
Apart from crying, I talked to myself. The washroom, there are mirrors, so I talked to myself. As I was crying, I looked at myself and told myself, you are better, we are getting better, we are picking up ourselves, and we are going to write, and we are going to be the best journalists in this country.
Wow, that's amazing. So ladies out there, you have to keep pushing, you give yourself that pep talk. Joy, I'm curious to hear your story.
I have so many, but I think the one that has come to my head was this interview I went to, and it was online. So I prepared actually dressed up for it. My colleagues remind me of that day and we were like, so I started going back. I looked at the requirements in the JD. I hadn't done anything on programming, I didn't have anything on any meetings of statistics. I didn't do anything on software development and other things. So when I got the interview, they asked me what is my my gauge of my knowledge of mathematics. I told them 7. I'm like, oh, 7 is really good. So they asked me certain questions. They started asking me, asked me what is explanatory data analysis. The question are not really on balance. That time I didn't know. So I know most of you are wondering what is explanatory data analysis. So I didn't know what that was. Yet I had indicated in my CV that I'd done, not that I'd lied, I'd done the course theoretically, I've not done anything with it practically. So I told them, I'm sorry, I don't know that one, but I'm able to learn. So every other question they were asking, they even asked me what is mean. I had everything I evaporated. Just from that scale, I was like, hey, guys. Now you want to fry me here. Anyway, so, but in short, the guy now, he was very nice. He was trying to explain for me. I realized that was a moment I felt very inadequate at the moment. Mm-hmm. My self-esteem dropped because they asked me just one question that filled me in. If they had asked me the things I had prepared for, now we also in exams, I would have gotten a 100. But the thing that made me actually know I was good and I could do better was they gave me an opportunity. They were like, we see potential. It's just that, actually told me the feedback was, we see potential in just that we asked one question and just got confused. It felt, wow. Now, guys, now you want to embarrass me in front of the camera, Yeah, so that was my moment.
It's a very nice example. Florence, do you have one example that really threw you off balance?
Yeah, and I'll give this. Actually, it was a bathroom singer. Just I was singing in the kitchen bathroom. I love music. So much. But my first time now being placed now in front of people to sing, I think it was in church. And you're there and you have people who know how to do the falsettos, something like that. And one time we were with a friend, she was standing next to me, and we were scared because the person who was in charge of us was like, if you don't want to sing, okay. He actually approached us and he told us, Alves, if you don't want to sing, if you cannot sing, if you don't want to sing like I'm singing and you cannot sing, go home. Actually, just had to find a corner and tell myself I'm going home because I cannot sing. And the way he was putting it out is like he's the one who can do all those runs and hymns and the falsettos and stuff. And I feel like me, I don't think I'll ever, because I don't even know my key. To date, I don't know. I just know I can sing at G. But someone came and told me, this process, this journey is all about learning because it was not born singing. And sometimes they feel like since they have arrived there, they have reached wherever they have reached, they feel like now you're less and they want to make you feel less. Once you get to understand yourself who you are and you get to understand that this journey is all about learning and you're willing to learn, then go and learn. And maybe it's not, don't come with that, you learn and you know, but don't come back with that pride like I have to show you that you told me that I can't do it, now I'm showing you that I can do it. Just let them see from the results that you have been doing something. Yeah. But that one, I told myself I'm going and I'm never coming back to this church again. But next Sunday I was studying.
Okay, those are amazing examples.